What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck. Look, like, comment, subscribe. I got a video for y'all today. Trust me, this gonna blow y'all mind. I'm finna show y'all just how the loophole is. And if you listen carefully, you will understand just how everything is orchestrated, right? You ever heard of the family of the Rockefellers? You ever heard of the Bilderbergs? You ever heard of the Rothschilds? These are the mega rich families that runs the world. And there's others, but we talking about the Rockefellers, right? The Rockefellers. Now, I want you to understand that they are a part of population control, which I'm going to show y'all a video in a short second of Rockefeller talking out his own mouth about population control so you can see it. And you could think of them as Bill Gates, same people that fund these different programs and put the wicked ass devils in position for his politics to carry out their plot, to carry out the plan that has nothing to do with me or you. Now, let's talk about this. Spelman College, right? HBCU, Spelman College. A lot of people, I want y'all to understand, Spelman College was named after Laura Spelman Rockefeller. Now do you see the loophole, the kind of games these people play? Huh? How is the fact, how is the very person that oppress you give you your education, because they control it, give you the curriculums to send you out there in the world to do their dirty work, because they control it? Why would they give you all the tools for you to go and conquer them? This is why we'll never get nowhere. And I'm not speaking bad about people that go to HBCUs or went to Spelman, but what I am saying is look at the plot. You can't be that crazy. These people own colleges. They own financial facilities. They own all these different things. Therefore, we're going to always be at their mercy. This is why I say we need to pull away from that. Stop playing their game, because they would have never told you that Spelman College was named after the very people that oppresses us on the daily. You understand? Don't make sense. These are the same people, just like slave masters. These are the very people that gave you religion. There's the same people that gave you your shelter. They gave you the means to go out and shop, to grocery stores. Why? Because they want to control everything. You got to understand how far this rabbit hole go. A HBCU owned by a Rockefeller. The very people that don't want to see you in their plan, because it's way bigger than, like, I could go so deep it'll scare the hell out you. But I try to speak to where you can understand this on a very basic level. And it's not this, not to talk about or say that you don't understand. But I don't like to do all that dancing around, all that. No. Yo, Laura Spelman Rockefeller. Look up the Rockefellers. Understand what you're up against. And if they can be in cahoots with the very facilities where we get education from and all these different things, they let you know they control what's being sent out there in the world. They control. It's all the games, all been orchestrated. Now I'm going to show you a video of Rockefeller speaking about population control, which he was talking about how the living expectancy went from age 46, I think it was, to 63. And that was great. But he also said by that happening, it made the world be overpopulated. Now, who gave him the notion, along with Melinda Gates, along with Bill Gates and everybody else, who gave them the notion to say who can live or die, or there's too many people on earth? But this is the type of mind these wicked ass, sick ass, dumb, stupid ass people got. And I want y'all to understand this is what we up against. These people have the power, definitely have the money to influence people like doctors, people like educators. The right people influence them to influence us so that we keep marching the way they want us to march. Now, no further ado, check this video out. You see for yourself the man saying out his own mouth that if we keep exceeding at that level, we can go anywhere from 6 to 7 billion to 8 billion people on Earth. Check this out.
And herein lies the dilemma that we all face. Let me illustrate. Improved public health has caused the world's infant mortality rate to decline by 60% over the last 40 years. In the same period, the world's average life expectancy has increased from 46 years in 1950s to 63 years today. This is a development which, as individuals, we can only applaud. However, the result of these positive measures is a world population that has risen during the same short period of time geometrically to almost 6 billion people and could easily exceed 8 billion by the year 2020. The negative impact of population growth on all of our planetary ecosystems is becoming appallingly evident.
Like I said, I can't make this stuff up. But all I'm saying is, who the hell gave him the notion to say how many people is too many people on Earth? Just crazy, man. Like, man, we got to stop playing these games, man. This is why I try to tell people, when I say education, I don't mean school books. I mean, learn the game. You get what I'm saying? Learn that all these people are put in place for a reason. You get what I'm saying? And it's crazy that as long as we are under the construct of the government, we'll never win. This is why voting you'll never change nothing. If a man or woman speaks out their mouth and tells you that any governmental agency is going to help you as a black man, you a damn fool. You either scared as hell, you know the problem we have, you got to attack it. Either you're a soldier or you ain't. Either you're a part of the solution or you part of the problem. Let's stop playing these whole ass games, man. Like y'all don't see what's going on. Oh, we got a new black this and a new black that. Do you know how that sound? Why do we celebrate? Oh, we got our first black this and first black that. Why are we trying to, like, it ain't like, at the end of the day, it's like this. It's just like you coming to my house and you fighting to stay in my house. Why would you want to stay in my house if I don't want you there? I don't get it. And the crazy part is, we as a people are being controlled by the same people. No matter what color you are. You think because you white, they don't want you to get the vaccine or they don't want you to... Come on, bro. Let's stop playing these whole ass games. We got to start getting out of our feelings about stuff and look at stuff for what it is. That's why I speak on a very basic level. Anybody could understand what I'm saying. Anybody could go look up this information. Go look up how Spelman got their name. It came from Laura Spelman Rockefeller. And if that's the issue, what about all the other HBCUs? I'm just tired of being a part of organizations that's supposed to be for blacks but owned by people that don't look nothing like us. And that's not to be racist, that's just facts. It doesn't make sense. We need to own our own. Stop being scared. Stop talking about, oh, this don't work and black people can't do this. And if we keep thinking like that, it ain't gonna never happen. Like, what about our kids? We finna let our kids go through the same thing we went through even though we know better. We finna let our kids walk the same roads we walk even though we know better. Like, come on, man. And like I say, this is not to discredit nobody, but I don't give a damn. See, that's another thing. People be so finicky in their feelings and shit. Like, facts is facts, homie. I don't give we ain't got time to be playing all them games. All I'm saying is this, man. We got to start pretending that we don't see the problem and stop trying to put a Band-Aid over something we know that stink. Stop pretending, man. We're wasting time, man. That's it. It just don't make sense. We need to start taking our own destiny in our own hands. The same thing the Black Panthers did. They had their own programs when it came to healthcare. They had their own where they was feeding their own people. They had their own protection where they was protecting the black businesses in the hood. These are the group of people that was the closest to physically overthrow. Coup d'etat. Go look up the word coup d'etat. Everybody else just follow suit. Everybody else want to play under the government. Everybody want to be a part of this agency and that. And let's get our own. They doing it. And this is why I don't, there's a lot of things I don't participate in. Because when I see the head of the dragon and where the head of that dragon is, and I see the whole purpose of what it is. I already see what time it is with that. I'm cool. I'm good. I don't want no parts of that. Because I already see all roads going to lead back to Rome. So all I'm saying is, man, let's stop playing these games. Let's stop being a part of entities that has nothing to do with us that we know ain't right for us. Unless you got a plan. Because sometimes you got to do wrong until you can do right. Like, I understand that. We so far behind as a people and as a group of people that it's going to take drastic measures. But what we do need is ownership. Without ownership, you ain't got yourself nothing. You just playing a part in a movie that you ain't no director, you just playing your part. That's it. And half ain't doing that. But I just want to drop that on y'all. And like I say, feel free, do your own research on it. And just understand, man, you crazy as hell if you think that the very people that oppress you, no matter what color you are going to give you all the tools you need to overthrow them. If you feel like that, I'm going to look you dead in your eye. If you think that that's possible, and if you think that they're going to do that, I don't want to be on your team. I don't want to be on your side. Because either something wrong with you, or either you scared, or you just want to do like everybody else, put a Band-Aid over the shit, knowing it still stink. So with that being said, I'll let y'all in the next video. But again, we need to start thinking about ownership. Okay? I'm out.